Hello, my name is Sabrina Garza, and I'm going to be talking about a case that I saw on MIT Sloan School of Management. This case is called Empowering Lives in Kenya, the Tibawa Clinic. Okay, so first of all, I have to talk about the economic context that had there. The economic context of Kikaren, there are 12,000 residents in that village. The per capita income were often lower than the nationwide average. Another fact is they pay dividends in form of eggs, milk, or even meat. A minority of residents had electricity, so this is a very rural community that don't have enough money to pay for health services. Okay, let's start with the story of the case. First of all, you need to know that always they had a problem with the units of healthcare. The units, the clinics that the government had were too far from the village, and the private clinics were too expensive. Also, the government's clinic didn't have enough medicines to all the persons that lived there. The main character of this story case is Tarus. Tarus was with his family. One of his nieces was playing outside and she fell into a boiling spot. Tarus heard the screams and he ran to take her out. So he had to walk with the girl 2.5 miles to the nearest clinic. And when they got there, the clinic was closed. So he had to walk another 2 miles to go to a private clinic. In this private clinic, they didn't want to console the girl because they didn't have money. And so he negotiated with the staff of the clinic, and the trade was that he will be in a bed and they will give her an aspirin. And after a few hours, the girl did not survive. From that act, Tarus reacted and made him think that it was a God sign, and he wanted to build a clinic near to the village. In the year of 2000, Tarus donated part of his land, and members of the church gave him funds to construct the clinic in the village. The clinic began without fees to the persons that were to consult there. And this clinic was financed by Americans and Kenyans. Also, the clinic was a very good place for health because they had it all. They have electricity, they have new buildings, they have equipment, they have all the medicine that the people needed there. And they continue like that for about 4 years. After those 4 years, in 2004, they had a problem with the donations of the clinic, so they had to charge a fee. This fee was not too expensive. It was 2 or 3 times lower than the private clinics had, but the clients, the patients, were mad about it. And after all that bad situation, in 2009, something worse came. They were having a deficit on the clinic. So for the clients, for the patients that had a debt with them, they had to pressure them to pay. And also they got angry with all this, and they had to look for a solution for the future of the clinic. Here I have my list of the possible solutions that they could have. One of them was quality improvements. The other one was new payment option, pricing, marketing to have new services, and for the last, external funding. And after analyzing all the possible solutions, analyzing the pros and the cons, I thought that the best option of this was external funding. Why? Because when they sell the maize, they could sell it in when the market price were higher, and there we have more funds to the clinic in that time. So that could be a possible solution for them with less cons and more pros. After telling you this story, I didn't find more information about the case, what happened to them, if the clinic continues working, or what happened, what did they choose in the solution. And for my best wishes, I hope that the clinic continues working. And also, I hope you like this video, you like this story and this case. And I'm going to continue watching you, or you watching me, and I'm going to be here for you. Hi to my students and my teacher that is going to watch me.